So you joined me at the beginning of another project. I took a while away from producing stuff because I was getting overwhelmed with the amount of stuff I had and the space I had to keep it in. But it's been a year and I've decided to do an English Civil War project, just a little one. I'm going to produce two armies, Royalist and Parliamentarian, obviously, for 1 hour war games. After looking around at various ranges, keeping in mind my usual criteria, I've settled on bicorn miniatures for both these armies. So in front of me here, in front of us, you're sharing the wonder, got a pile of £500 worth of bicorn miniatures. This translates to 80 infantry, 26 cavalry, 4 guns and 24 crew, I think. The figure numbers are split right down the middle to give two armies of 10 units each, as per the 1 hour war games rules, with slight differences between them. Here are my planning notes in Apple Notes. Here you can see very tiny pictures of the Lucid Eye Witchfinders, and then just where I planned what I wanted, which packs I wanted from bicorn, how much it was all going to cost, and then I also stored the headings I made here and the slightly modified army roster for use during play, and then the thumbnail for this particular video. So not as visual as my other planning, but it covers pretty much everything, and I didn't really need the pack sizes. It's not a very big project. Okay, let's have a closer look. So here are the infantry and artillery crew miniatures, all removed from their bags and artfully arranged in piles. Over here I have armoured pikemen. They come in packs of 8. I've got four armoured pikemen on each infantry base at the front, and here there are unarmoured pikemen, and they look quite tatty. Probably is quite tatty. 4 unarmoured pikemen at the back of each base, and then on the front row of the pike bases there will be commanders. Now I'm hoping I can get 4 commanders and thing. So I've got 4 units worth of floppy hatted essentially royalist command, and 4 bases of sort of steel potted parliamentarian command. I know this is not strictly accurate, but I want the armies to have a little bit of that look and learn character feel to it. So to that end, the musketeer flanks, there'll be 4 shooting musketeers per infantry base and 4 loading musketeers per infantry base. These are parliamentarian musketeers because they all have rests for their muskets, because obviously they're effete floppy hatted king worshipping losers. And over here the parliamentarians, and obviously he's an effete floppy hatted person as well, but he hasn't got a rest. None of these have rests for their muskets because they are tough working class country boys supporting Parliament and all that Puritan styled fun that they involve, and there'll be shooting ones as well. So Yes, it's horrible stereotypes, but there is a sort of reason for this, which I'll go into at a later date when I get to it. So there we go. In amongst the commands, Royalist command is a horse. Where is he? There's Prince Rupert. He's my commander. There's Boy. I always thought Boy was a bigger kind of fighting poodle, but nevertheless, that's what Bicorn have sent, and that's fine. In the parliamentarian set, that's Oliver Cromwell's horse. Here he is. And Oliver Cromwell will be my parliamentarian leader. Not having Charles I anywhere near the place because, you know, how many battles did he turn up to? Yeah, well, anyway. Okay. Also, there are different types of... There's loading and manoeuvring gun crews. They'll be split amongst the 4 guns. I've got 4... This one's a nice one. Look how big this is. Big old carriage on this one. I got 4 different guns because obviously in the rules artillery is artillery, so it meant I could have different kinds of... There's a cannon and a Saker, Demi something, whatever, stuff like that. I picked guns I liked the look of. And then for the cavalry options, each army will have 4 units of horse. The Royalist will have 4 units of cavalry. Again, I went for, you know, big hats, wavy swords. So there's 3 packs of basic cavalry, and somewhere in here, you might be a different one. There's a single command pack of, which will be just a cavalry unit. So there'll be 4 stands of horse for the Royalists, and for the parliamentarians, I'll have 2 units of dragoons. So with lobster helms, obviously, and 2 units of kind of new model army cavalry. Also lobster helms, back and breastplate, that sort of thing. Again, yeah, straight into the stereotypes. Okay, and that's it. Oh, and finally, from Bicorn, I also got packs of their wire pikes, because why not? Easier to do, and that way they're all the same height and will look lovely. Alright, so that's all the miniatures. There are 2 other miniatures. Each side will have a witchfinder for morale purposes, but I've already got them and painted them, and they're from Lucid Eye. We'll get to them later when I do my videos on the finished armies. The only thing I needed at the beginning was I went to Flags of War, and I ordered a set of flags for each side, 4 parliamentarian and 4 royalist, that I liked the flags of. So regiments I liked the flags of, and then I went and looked up what the regiments wore, and luckily for me, it gives me quite a nice mix of English Civil War sort of livery colours. There we go. Those are all the flags. So with that completed, we're ready to go. Okay, finally, an unsteady cam shot of the infantry units. I spent some time sorting the different poses within each pack into their types, and then put a different mix of each together to make the 4 royalist packs. It'll go in here. And the 4 parliamentarian packs, which will go in there. I also sorted the horses into types, so the sort of more active and galloping ones have gone in for the royalist cavalry, and the walking, standing ones have gone for the parliamentarian horse. And there we go. I've got a box of 1 box for each army. I realised, looking at the command packs, that I will need to buy a couple more, because there are some poses I don't want to use, and I don't have any extra command figures, but I'll detail them when I get them and show you what I do with them. That's it. So a box of each, and now it's off to the painting table. Got some hands to drill and some pikes to fit. Please join me for the next video where I'll take you through the hopefully completed armies.